So I kind of know a little bit about what was going on in your life personally when you wrote the song.
Hmm.
So that's very specific to this song, but just generally, what would you say your creative process is? I mean, is it different every time just based on what's going on? Um, songs are inspired different ways
Yeah.
in different seasons. So,
Hmm. I would say the way I write songs now is a little bit different from the way I started out songwriting.
mhm,
So when I started songwriting, which has been many years ago at this point, actually I started writing songs based upon visions and dreams. And
okay.
there was a vision that the Lord allowed me to see, and somehow there would be some kind of melody that would accompany that vision, that I believe God laid on my heart. And so I would write a lot of songs based upon what I visually saw or what I dreamt. And so um, as I have grown to make songwriting a discipline as opposed to something I do based upon inspiration, then it forces me to it forces me to write differently and process things differently. So I'm
Mhm,
someone who may mull over things for a while, and um, I will record certain phrases that just kind of continue to repeat in my heart or in my mind, or that would just come to me. And so I'll record them and set them aside, and then um, I may be prompted to pull on something, one of those phrases, and connect it to something that's really present or relevant. So
mhm,
in this particular case, this song was birthed out of a study on the name Elroy, meditating on who Elroy was. And then there was worship that came out of that in the
mhm,
time of like studying. And so in the worship started with, and as I mentioned in one of the earlier videos that I had recorded with Melissa, is that it was Yahweh, Yahweh, Elroy. And so from there, it evolved to My God, Elroy. And
mhm,
then I just saw a storyline uh, kind of similar to what Hagar experienced, but
yes.
without being very literal about Hagar's storyline in Genesis
Mhm,
16. I wanted it to be something that any person could relate to. And so I just kind of focused more so on her journey in encountering Elroy and related it to my own journey in discovering him. And that's how the lyrics evolved. So definitely I feel like the songwriting process was true to not only what I read, but its application to myself to be able to give the story of,
mhm.
an encounter with God who is Elroy.